All right, good afternoon, everyone. It is 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. What a day so far. A lot of our plays worked out from this morning. Hope you guys caught the plays on the morning brew. This is the market pulse where we do the follow up of the plays we set up for today. So if you're interested in those plays and want to see how we set up our trades, click on the morning brew right here. There'll be a link in the description. Click on that. We go live. We try to do live, or we've been going live starting this week on those plays. Make sure you set them up properly on momentum. So basically trading the movers, and we're giving some thesis on the news and so forth. But let's dive in real quick because this is just a follow up. All right. So let's share some screens here, and yeah, let's share some screens. Here we go. Desktop 2, and let's get going. All right, guys. So real quick, we're going to cover some stocks here. Let me move this out of the way because it's kind of in the way. All right, let's go right there. All right, let's go. Let's dive into it. So just real quick, we're looking at the XPX. We talked about this. What can happen? This is the dailies, XPX and the X Russell. As you can tell, XPX way stronger, way stronger. I got a full bounce. We got some follow through. The MACD, this might be an exhaustion buy here, but let's wait. Let's see if this 4720 can be taken out, or is it going to stop right there? Nasdaq looking very good on the chip news that we've been talking about. A lot of positive news coming out of the Qualcomm conference. And remember, this is the week of the chips this week. So what are they going to say? So far, the whispers we've been hearing is that the chip shortage is coming to the end. And if that comes to the end, I gave you Apple, and Apple is showing us that that is a possibility. So let's dive into it. Russell still weaker. Let's see if the Russell can join the party. If it does, we're looking pretty good. All right, 10-year. Here we go. I gave you this to this morning. The volatility is going down. That means that weakness is dissipating. Fear is dissipating from the market. We're heading lower, and that's a very, very good sign going into the rally for Christmas. Now, the Treasury note, it's lingering, but it's not popping. We sold off a little bit today, or no, we're holding. I got that 1.669 to make sure that we hold steady. All right, let's dive in. XPX, there was a move right here this morning, bouncing off the 50-day moving average. So I had a call. I spoke to a friend this morning. She said, "What is that?" This is the 50-day moving average. On the link under TradingView chart setup, you can click on that link and you'll get exactly my chart setup on there. Now, I don't know if you need to sign up. If you want to sign up, it is a free account. But if you're interested in doing it, you can also pay for the upgrade versions. I'm a paid member. I have the highest account there. But anyway, worth it. But here we go. Bouncing off the 50. Bounce again, zero bounce. So this is zero. Again, MACD's pullback, breaking, showing momentum is just starting to elevate, and then it broke these highs of 46.97, 47, a very, very hard number, and we got 47.09. Okay, great trade. You want to stay in it, that's fine, but you got some gains in there. Okay, Nasdaq, same type of thing. It followed through again, kept going through. Momentum started yesterday, bounced off the 50-day moving average, broke the highs, and kept going. On the chip news, Russell working late to the game is starting to move, but this is great. This is good. Russell started off negative this morning, so it was a little bit of a concern because I like all three going in the same direction, and the Russell's coming back to the party. If Russell can take out this 2404, it's probably got 2416 on top, and we're just going to wait. We have a nice reversal here. Let's see if it can get it going. If this going, then we're probably going to go higher on the Russell, which is important because remember, Russell right here was late to the party. So again, we need to have some headwinds on Russell of 2421. Okay, we got that out of the way. So now, again, Google's starting to move, but the money's not going into Google. They're not really going into tech, but they're going to tech specific. They're going into the chips, and I'll demonstrate to you in a minute. But Google is just holding steady, so it's not moving. Amazon holding steady, not moving, and that headwind on top is 3,600, pretty strong. Tesla moved. I gave you this trade. This was a trade. Again, there is a lot of headwinds here, but I told you this morning there was a sign of a reversal, bouncing off the 50-day moving average. And I'll zoom in. 50-day, zero, gone. The top was easy. It was 1032, and then I gave you 1056. 1056. And guess what? We hit it. So if you got that trade, congratulations, booyah, and we got that in. Now, don't worry if you missed out. It's setting up for another one, but Elon is selling shares. So you're probably selling into share to this strength. Let it pull back. Let it pull back coming to the end. There will be other setups, I promise you. Okay, ISRG, much stronger. We're at the lower range of this, right? So it looks like it probably wants to come back. Last week, this thing was a slow mover. It rally, took a little breather, and it looks like it could start heading higher. Okay, so keep that on your list. Let's see if that thing has some follow through. Chipotle, again, this play, this is FOMO trade. Again, we took this trade on the way up. Let everybody who missed out, they're trying to get into it right now. Let's see if you can break that 1851. Then you got 1892 on top. Pretty hard. Not really like there's other better plays out there. Okay. Lamb Research, we gave you this. This is a chip play. Remember, it's starting to move. This thing rallied quite a bit, and it's starting to move. Now, it hasn't moved really like the other chips, but I think this one is going to get going. Again, we rallied. We're in FOMO, Terry. Can it get it going? So we're really close, but it's not really quite there yet. All right, Shopify. There's whispers of Shopify having another split. So it looks like those rumors are circulating. Can it go? 1715 hard on top, but there was a trade this morning from 1664 to the top of 1700. Okay, that was a trade. And again, if I zoom in here, momentum's going on the side, bouncing off the 50 and up to the previous day's highs. Okay, Netflix, is there a trade here? I didn't take this trade, but again, rally. We're at the FOMO area here, and it could rally. But again, there are some headwinds up there at 66686. So watch it. You could take this trade here up to 686 if you want, but we're really close at 680. So risk reward ratio, not liking it. Let it. Just wait for it. There's other better trades out there. Roku, they're taking it down. I mentioned this morning this could go lower. And again, they have bad earnings. They were taking it up for no reason. Again, so this is the play that I see on Roku, and there's other better plays out there. But again, 274 working its way lower. I told you 270, and it could go lower. NVIDIA, okay, there's a lot of orders coming in on NVIDIA. NVIDIA looks good. So what happened to NVIDIA? Okay, NVIDIA has earnings tomorrow, I believe. And again, I gave you the other play this morning. I said, if you don't want to do NVIDIA, do Roblex, same metaverse play. But again, NVIDIA looks good. They took it off this 298 up to 303. Let's see if we can get it going. But basically, let it pull back. I'm looking for a stronger move on NVIDIA. And I think this is kind of, this is a good move pre-earnings. So we don't want it to move up because then that would be the earnings move. But again, let's look. Mercado Libre, they took this one down because they just did another stock offering. Okay, so, and it was a pretty severe offering. This is why we take plays to the certain levels. And does somebody know about that offering? I think so. And they also knew when the announcement was probably going to happen. It happens, all right? So anyway, if you took that trade, I know I took this trade. This is why we roll up. I took this trade yesterday, locked in some profits. I did have some call options up here that I rolled up with some of my profits, and those are going to go to crap. No big deal. I still come out a winner. Booyah. That's how you manage your position, guys. And again, we just wait and see, because this news always happens. All right. Apple, I told you, who's going to benefit from the chip? If they say the chip shortage is over, we have Toyota that just announced that they said, hey, that they're going into full production. Well, who else can go into full production? Apple. So if this weekend we have Qualcomm coming out with their conference, that's happening right now. You can look it up. We got NVIDIA, we got AMAT, we have all these guys talking about their chips and what we see moving forward. Now, if they say the chip supply is near the end, again, that's going to signal to the market, and it's already have that Apple is going to go into full production with their products, and just in time for the Christmas season or right after Christmas. And this thing could probably see 170. Not today, but in the long run, okay? But I got some headwinds here at 151. As long as Apple's up, the XPX is not going down. All right. We got Trade Desk. We got into this trade this morning. This is an amazing trade. We got this morning. I gave you to this. Again, this is textbook, so I want you to print this. Bouncing off the 50-day moving average. Zero lines tell me momentum is starting to pick up. It took out the headwind right there, so we stayed in the trade at 108. And where is it going to go? This thing can go. Remember, they said zero iOS privacy issues, that these guys are still rocking and rolling. So if you wanted some exposure to the ad space, this is it. Facebook, they had problems, but Trade Desk is it. All right, let's go into HubSpot. I'm waiting. I'm saving the best for last. So here comes Goldman Sachs rallying. Again, this is rallying, guys. The SPX is not going down if this and Apple are up. It's not happening. And then Tesla, throw that into the mix, not going down. Okay, Affirm, they're even this one look weak, and this one sold off and it's coming back up. Again, it's just the tides are rising all ships. 152 to get it better. Let's see if it can do better. Upstart, they took it down. Again, not liking it. 266 to get it better and going. Let it base, but not really liking it. HubSpot, still holding strong, holding near the tops, but got a lot of headwinds up there of 843. Then you got that 853 on top. So again, just having an inside day so far. Zoom. Try to go this morning. Looks very, very strong. Again, it rallied quite a bit. It rallied about 20 points. And then, it just holding. It's holding. So again, the sellers came in at 268. The MACD's told you no go, right? So just chill, wait, and see. There's better plays out there, but watch that 268. Let's see if we can get something going. But right now, there's nothing cooking. All right, Booking still working lower. Has not broken above the 50. So again, do not touch, not breaking above the 50, not even close. It's selling off. They took this down from 2687 down to 2384. Almost 300 points, guys. So don't touch, just chill, wait, let it base. I do like these plays, but it's not showing me any signs of a reversal. ServiceNow, another upgrade and still can't get through. This is a sneaky one. Again, I think this one could probably go. Watch that 700. Again, it's just selling off at that $700 level. Coinbase, taking it up. I guess Bitcoin had a reversal or coming back, some buyers. But again, they sold it off pre-market and took it back up. Now, wouldn't touch it till 355. We're a pretty long way away from there. If you took the trade back to the 50, that was a good trade, but there's other better trades out there. So again, wait for it, let it pull back, let it set up nicely to get a better entry. All right, here it is. This is the page we've been looking for, guys. Here it is. This is my chip. So I added a new thing because I told you this week was a fabulous week. I said this was going to be the week of the chips. It's all about the chips, right? Because it's all about chips. Okay, what do we have this morning? Intuit, right? Intuit. And INTU had a nice rally, gave us a nice entry off the 626. Bounce again. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see that this is the plays that we play here. Bouncing off the 50-day moving average and bouncing off zero. The momentum just started and it took off to the races here. You got 625 to 642. Roughly just under a 20-point ripper. Qualcomm, another one, bouncing off the 50. MACD's not really quite like this one, but close enough, and it took it out. Took out the headwind of 169, went all the way up to about 174. So again, you got a 6-point ripper. ASML, again, just holding steady. This is like LRCX. These guys make the machines, sell the machines that make the chips. Okay, so these guys sell it to the chip makers. So again, holding steady. I think this could probably rally, but again, this thing rallied as well, just like LRCX. And if there's some FOMO territory, it wants to go. So let it base. Let's see what happens here, and let's see what happens. Is it going to go lower or is it going to go higher? We still have a lot of pending news occurring this week. Okay, AMD. Chip maker, look at it take off. This is textbook. I'm going to zoom in here for you guys. Again, zero bounce off the MACD, starting momentum. And again, 50-day moving average going up higher. Again, this is the way this is the trades that you want to see. We got 145 to 151. You got a 5-point ripper. LCID, these guys came out with earnings. I guess they came out really well. And look, bounce off the 50-day moving average. This was a little weaker, told us no go, but then moved on a little later. Worked out pretty well, but again, I avoided this. Just didn't really, it wasn't really in alignment with what I like to see. But good job. AMAT. So this is what we're waiting for. So AMAT has earnings coming up, and AMAT comes out with earnings. And this is the big news that we're waiting for. Again, this is going to be on the 18th. All right. So the 18th, what do we have here? So again, If these guys can echo anything related that the chip shortage is over, then we can explode. Now, keep in mind, there are also a 10% chance that if they say that it's getting worse, then we tank. Okay, so watch that. Okay, but so far it looks pretty positive. All the news I'm hearing from the Qualcomm conference, it's very coming out very positive. Okay, so this can go, but again, it has earning just like Nvidia, and it's probably not gonna move prior to that. Okay, Rivian still going higher. They have options today, guys. So again, it just there's no play. I like it. The play was yesterday, but no options. And good job, guys. It's still going. This is the 1 hour chart. Let me zoom in on the 15-minute chart to see if there's any plays here. But yeah, no play here. No play. The reason why MACDs are going lower. And again, low top heavy. I would like to see a pullback on that. Roblex, this was the home run today. We gave you to this in the morning. I said Roblex. Remember, if you don't want to play Nvidia, these guys and Roblex are both in the same sector. Metaverse, right? So basically, it was at the 50, bouncing off the zero. And then what I mean by zero, bouncing off the zero line on the MACD, starting fresh set of MACDs, which telling momentum is coming in, bouncing off 50, and this thing went to 108 to 119. Options were super cheap. I wouldn't chase it right now, but it's looking pretty good. Did we talk about Trade Desk? Did we cover Trade Desk? We did cover Trade Desk, and this was another play that we talked about it. Okay, excellent. Now let's go into Bitcoin. So here it is. I saved the best for last. Bitcoin working its way lower. MACDs are telling me weakness. It is selling off. Now it is finding some strength at that 58,000, which happens to be at the 50-day moving average. If you want to know my system trading the 50-day moving average, follow how to avoid buying tops or being FOMO. It's in the launch section. I'm going to put it in the section. And while you're down there, if you like what I'm laying down for you, press that subscribe button, press that like, and press that notify button, because I am going live at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, giving you all my setups. All I'm asking you for a little love back. All right, guys, what else do we got? MicroStrategy working its way lower. Don't touch, because Bitcoin's going down. Let this turn around, then we'll get back into some MicroStrategy section. Ethereum working its way lower. I told you, look at the MACDs. Show me weakness, and weakness is being confirmed. Let it drop. I know you love it. I know you love Ethereum. I know you love Bitcoin, but things can't go up forever. It's bad. Let them drop. Let it drop. There'll be a better opportunity to get back into it. All right, guys. So remember, this is it. This is all we got. If you like what we have to say, press that subscribe button and go out. Whoa, go out there. Go get it. Stay green, guys. All right, guys. Take care. Good luck, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless. All right.